Hey YouTube, this is Rishabh, but unlike most of the other videos which I do, this is not a HackerRank problem solving video, or this is not a Python concepts video. This is something different. So today I was scrolling through my LinkedIn and I saw something new. Well, even though in the tech space, every day we end up witnessing something new, some revolutionary ideas coming up. But today it was of a little concern to me because I saw that the claim to fame for this new technology happens to be that it may bring an end to the rule of Python when it comes to machine learning and artificial intelligence. Well, if you have not heard this name so far, well, the name of this tech is called Mojo. The name is Mojo. What is Mojo? Mojo, well, as per their website, Mojo is a programming language for everything in AI. So it's one language for all the AI developers out there, right? Now, what is its claim to fame? Well, Python, as we all know, Python has been around for decades now, right? And it has definitely survived. I have had times when people used to say that Golang is going to replace Python because Go happens to be a compiled language, right? And the syntax of Go was kind of familiar. It was similar to Python, and but of course, like Go has its own space, but Python did thrive even then. But this time, the claim to fame is slightly different. They say that we are faster, much faster than Python, and there are features. So for example, Python has inherently been a single-threaded language, as you would know. The language was created way back. You know, the Python language is almost as old as I am. I'm sure like it is a little senior to me, it's a little elder to me. So it's old. In those days we had just the single core CPUs. There were no multi-core CPUs. So it's kind of obvious that multi-threading was not on the top of the head for such languages, for such scripting languages. So Python has traditionally been a single-threaded language, even though there are things like multi-processing and there are other libraries which try to make Python work on multiple let's say processors, right? But this happens to be like Mojo happens to be multi-threaded as per their website again, and they're claiming that it is going to be 35,000 times faster than Python, which is a huge claim. And well, speed can actually make a huge difference. Computation speed can make a huge difference when we are talking at a scale. Now imagine your website is serving, let's say 100 customers or 1,000 customers, or let's say 10,000 customers, right? And it may not be a huge difference for you that what language you are using. It may be a difference of a few $100s for you, right? But when you're talking about a scale of, let's say, million or billion or beyond that, and when we are talking about, let's say, concurrency, like how many concurrent customers or users could be accessing your data, then it becomes even more important to consider things like how fast something is getting the results. Because if something can get you results faster, it means you will need less machines. Obviously, many people may not realize, but it is kind of related to the bill which you're going to end up paying to whosoever your cloud provider is, or whosoever your infrastructure provider is. So 35,000 is a big number, definitely, right? I mean, if something used to happen in, let's say, 35,000 seconds, now if something is 35,000 times faster, then of course that thing could be done way faster, as you can already realize. Cool. So yeah, there are a lot of promises and which this technology is bringing. I mean, but we are still to see. So we currently, like, it's not out yet. So you have to apply for a beta. I'll be showing you how exactly you can do that. And other than that, I think, yeah, I mean, we can be skeptical, but at the same time, I think we'll have to see that what is it that is making it so fast. So there are all the reasons to be excited about this new technology. Well, with this, let's just jump and see the website of Mojo, and then also let's see how exactly we can apply for an access to this wonderful technology. So friends, so here is Mojo, a new programming language for all AI developers, right? Now, if I go to, okay, before that, let me show you some of the comparisons with Python. Very interesting. Where are they given? Okay, some code is written here. Okay, yeah. So here are some comparisons. As you can see that the speed up versus Python when using Mojo. So something which took Python this much amount of time, let me just zoom. So this is 1027 seconds, right? It took Mojo only 0.03 seconds, right? And the speed up is 35K. That is great, right? 35,000 times. Now, this is some information which is given, what algorithm was in use while this comparison was made, and the instance, the Amazon EC2 instance which was in use, right? I mean, of course, there can always be differences, but if there is a certain claim, then there are all the reasons to look into this technology, like how exactly is it making things faster? Is it actually going to change the whole game? Is Python actually going to die in the coming years? So all these are the questions. I think we have seen that this sometimes happens, that a new language comes and it starts coexisting with a new language. So one of the things is, like for example, you would see that TypeScript has been there, which has been coexisting with JavaScript, sorry, and then Java has been there, Kotlin came, and Kotlin and Java now both are there when it comes to Android development. So developers get the chance, the opportunity to explore different technologies. But yeah, there is definitely a market, and if speed gain is there, I think it actually plays a huge role in any kind of a project, right? So now going towards the getting started section. Okay, so you can get started. Today it says that Modular is a fully integrated composable suite of AI infrastructure tools with unmatched industry performance that streamlines AI workflows. That is quite interesting. Get started today and let us know what products you are interested in. We are rolling out access as fast as we can. Awesome. So what you have to do is you have to write your details here, right? And what is it that I am interested in? Well, I am interested in Mojo. Inference engine sounds very interesting, but I think we can wait for that. Hardware integration, again, I'm not looking for now. And similarly, modular compute platform is not something which I'm looking for now. So yeah, Mojo is something which I'm interested in. So let me just submit. So thank you for signing up. We will contact you as soon as we are ready to onboard you on our early preview program. In the meantime, why don't you check out the documentation? So let's just check out the documentation, right? Cool. So welcome to the modular docs. You can actually go through these docs to find out more about this, and then of course you can use this Discord in order to get more details around this. And I'm also very interested about this inference engine, even though this video I wanted to just focus on the Mojo part, but this sounds something very interesting. So I mean, you can actually go through the docs. So the modular inference engine can help simplify your workflow and reduce your inference latency, so you can scale your AI products. So as you would know that, you know, there is a lot of stuff which is coming around MLOps these days. There is a lot of hype around MLOps, and I'm really interested to see that how exactly it is going to help us to, let's say, it says reduce your inference latency. And I mean, I'm quite interested to see what exactly is it going to do, how exactly are we going to build this, or is it something which is, let's say, pre-built. So a whole lot of questions, a lot of excitement, but for now, like again, Mojo is going to be the primary, I would say, center of attraction for now. So yeah, let's look at the Hello Mojo. Cool. Okay, there is one more thing. As you can see here, this is something which I forgot to mention. So Mojo is designed as a superset of Python. So a lot of language features, functions are the same. For instance, a hello world program in Mojo looks exactly like it does in Python. Now this is another interesting factor. So for example, you can say that my company has been doing Python for a long time, and therefore it is very difficult for me to, let's say, move to any other language. Now what Mojo is saying that Mojo is nothing but a superset of Python. So which means that even if you have been writing Python for a long time, it's not a problem because Mojo is a superset. So whatever is applicable in Python, like a lot of features which are there in Python, they are available to you in Mojo as well. So which means that this transition is actually going to be smoother than we realize. But yeah, these are all just claims, and this is something new, something worth looking at, something worth registering for, right? As I already registered for Mojo, I think all of you can definitely go and check it out because this is something new in the town. Whether all these claims are going to be true, whether it is going to coexist with JavaScript the way TypeScript has existed, or whether it's going to kill Python in the long run, all these questions will be answered in the future. So with this, I would like to sign off for this video. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to this new technology called as Mojo, and I'll see you in the next set of videos. This is Rishabh. Bye bye and take care.